Hi, I'm Tass. I'm sure a lot of you know me from my Flash game walkthroughs that I've put up here on YouTube on this channel. But I've decided that I want to do more for all of you guys. Decided that I want to do a video log of generalized gaming tips to help out for casual games and the casual gamer. Pretty much, I want to teach you how to fish as opposed to just giving you fish to eat. That sort of thing. And so, each week or twice a week or so, I'm going to be giving you these video tutorial and assistance of generalized tips as opposed to specific game walkthroughs. First thing I wanted to talk to you about is fairly simple and straightforward, yet many people don't seem to understand it or realize or take apart to do it, and that is to read the instructions of the game. I cannot state enough how important that is to do when you start playing a game. I get comments all the time on my videos saying, "Oh my God, I didn't know you could do such and such a thing." Now, if you had read the instructions, you would have known that. I kind of look at those comments, I just put my hand down, I shake my head. There's no excuse for it, guys. Spend 2 to 3 minutes, read the instructions. It'll save you half an hour or hours of gameplay trouble down the road. Honestly, trust me on this one. A prime example is the game Perfect Balance that was released recently. Game gives you lots of pieces, you have to stack them down and wait until it's balanced perfectly and then move on to the next level. Now in this game you're allowed to rotate the pieces. Apparently many people did not get that memo. Now this game is so simple and straightforward that there is not even an instruction screen. All there is a main menu. On the main menu is some, specific keys that explain to you what does what. Specifically in this instance, A and D rotate the pieces clockwise and counterclockwise. Certain other keys, Q and E, switch between levels, R restarts, etc., etc. Now, so many people said, "Oh my God, I didn't know you could, I was having so much trouble, I couldn't figure out how to do this," all because they didn't know you could rotate the pieces. Take 30 seconds, a minute, read it. It'll save you half an hour or an hour of trouble. Super Energy Apocalypse, another game, came out not too long ago, and it's set up nicely. There are 9 missions in the game that teach you everything you need to know. Each mission explains 1 or 2 new features of the game that you then need to go and implement to beat that mission. It breaks down the learning that you need to do that most strategy and real-time strategy games don't give you. They just throw all of this information at you at once. This game doesn't even do that. Take a minute in between each level, read the dialogue, it furthers the plot of the story, and it also gives you the instructions on how to operate the next piece of equipment. Epic War 2, game by our good friend Rudy Sidardo and his Art Logic Studios. So many people didn't know certain things. They don't understand that the beating levels gets you experience. Experience goes for research points, but that doesn't automatically unlock things in the game. You have to then go and spend mana in the game to get them each level. It's not a one-time purchase. It's a purchase that allows you then to access the functionality within the level. It's all stated out clearly in the instructions, yet people haven't gone and taken the time to read them. In addition, that people don't know about Titan units, they haven't bothered to check out the achievement system. All of it's fairly well explained out in the instruction manual. Also, people don't realize you can increase your mana. The game is impossible to win if you don't increase your mana. It's a crux feature of the game. People don't read the instructions. Take a couple of seconds, read them, you'll be better off for it. Protector, or really in general, any sort of tower defense game. Protector is just a good example because it has the Protectopedia built into it, a very, very large instruction manual. Complete, covers everything you could possibly ever want to know about the game. Now, granted, you don't need to read all of it. It'll take you 20 or 30 minutes, most likely. But browse it, give it a quick skim, get the basic points. It'll help you out in the game. That goes, tower defense games in general, the basis of them is fairly simple, but you want to learn and understand the pros and cons of each tower and how the waves go, what bonuses are given to you for how to best go about optimizing the game. It's very important. Take some time, read the instructions on tower defense games. The last thing I want to talk to you about are card-based games, such as Necronomicon, Mytheria, even stuff like Kongai, even though that's much more based upon the cards than on the instructions themselves. Read the instructions on a game that's as complicated as a card game. There's so much information that's given to you at the beginning. You're thrown into a world or an environment where you have to battle against another person, be that real or a computer. And if you don't understand the basic operatings, how you go back and forth between the games, how you earn cards, what the cards mean, what other features are explained on the cards, you won't know how to play the game. The game will be lost to you. Many games are lots of fun, but don't initially make sense. You have to read the instructions. Hopefully this has been beneficial to you. I understand that it's a basic concept. It seems obvious, but it's really not. Spend a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes even, read the instructions. You will thank me for it in the long run. I hope that you subscribe to my channel up here, right there. I think I'm pointing in the right direction. Feel free to mock me if I'm not. Subscribe to the channel. I will be having many more walkthroughs of games in the future. I will also be continuing this series of Tass tips. If you have a suggestion on a generalized topic that you think I should cover, please let me know. If you have suggestions on how to improve this, please let me know. Thank you. Once again, I'm Tass, and I hope that I have assisted you in becoming a better gamer.